Shalom, everybody in the body. Is it anybody out there left out there? Is it anybody left out in the world? Gospel of Discipline, Shalom. Shalom, everybody in the body. All praises. Ooh, here you come. Shalom, everybody. I miss you. You miss me? Huh? You want me to say something? Yes. It's been crazy over the past 2 years, y'all. You know? Yeah, let me tap in. Humble law keeper, Shalom. Wendy, Shalom. Francis, Shalom. Shemaya, Shalom. All right, how y'all doing? Barazal, Shalom. Good to see y'all. Somebody asked me a question. Solomon, Shalomah, Truth TV. I love your music. The music loves you too. It loves you too. It went over the airwaves looking for you, huh? Directly from the Most High. All praises. Montreal, Shalom. Jeremiah. That's my son's name. All right. Oh, you've been waiting for it? Yeah. All praises, man. Y'all know if I was missing, it had to been the Father, right? Had to been the Most High keeping me back, you know. You know, that's the only thing that would have kept me from you, you know. And yeah, it's all him, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the passenger seat. I've been telling y'all that for years, you know, how the music was flowing and things like that, and it wasn't slowing down. It was flowing and wasn't slowing, huh? I was telling y'all, hey, he want this stuff out. I was telling y'all, I'm not doing this, right? So things happened, and he turned the water off, you know, and you know, uh, he about to turn it back on. You know, I was hard headed. I was disobedient. He was telling me some things since like 2018. Some things he wanted me to do. And because of love, I was being disobedient. So what happened was he snatched me out of this earth, y'all, in July 2023. I had a near death experience and he pulled me out of this earth. And, he made some things clear, and I still got back and played for 2 more years out of love, with the Gathering of Christ Church, sitting up in the Gathering of Christ Church, sitting in the chair, you know what I'm saying? Wasting the gifts and wasting, the revelations that he has given me and things like that, you know what I mean? And it was maybe last week sometime I just announced that I was leaving the church, and it caused the uproar for y'all who are up on it. Yeah, it caused like a disturbance, and I had to sit down with leadership and things like that, and we had to come to some conclusions and things like this, because it wasn't cool, I guess, to just announce that like that, and send so many people into a tailspin, But yeah, we came to an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Praise a higher. You know, uh, I'm not gonna just leave y'all like that. I'm sorry for announcing that like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, uh, yeah. Let's see. Let me read y'all for a minute. So as of now, I am still with the church. Uh, but I got some things I got to do. I got some things I got to talk about. I got to talk about my experience, and what happened. He didn't bring me back here to not talk about it, and I plan to talk about it, but I mean, you know, my thoughts were scrambled in my mouth. They went separate ways. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no language there, and you don't have to explain anything there. When you go into this realm, everything is just automatically known. Feel what I'm saying? So when I got back here, it was hard for me to like communicate and explain things. You know what I'm saying? My wife would tell you, she was getting frustrated because, you know, I couldn't communicate with her the way, she was used to and the way I needed to, you know. It just felt like so much work to explain things. So that's why I've been so slow, to getting back to this. Feel me? You know, I try to perform at the Passover, and man, my mind went that way, and my mouth was going this way. You know what I'm saying? Everything is scrambled. When you leave this round, everything scrambles. So when you come back in here, it's almost like you got to learn how to talk again. You got to learn how to do everything again. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to start talking about what happened to me and my experience, and the things that, because the Most High, He wants some things to be spoken in this earth, and that's the only reason I could imagine that He let me come back here, or He allowed me back here, because I was cool. I was fighting at first. I wasn't fighting no more. I was happy to be where I was at, and it was like I got snatched out. I got sent back here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Praise the higher. We about to start talking this talk, y'all. I got some music in the works and things like that, About to get back to it. I'm about to be doing these lives. You know, uh, it's some things, y'all, that the Father won't done, and it ain't getting done. You know what I mean? Uh, Isaiah 65, verse 21 comes to mind. Plant vineyards. It's time to stop letting these people feed us, y'all. That's what happened to me. You know, uh, some things happened to my organs and things like that. Sent me out of here. And it's the food that we eating, y'all. It's not safe, and it's not our diet. It's not what we supposed to be eating. And I'm gonna go more into detail. Father willing, I'm gonna go more into detail on that. And we just gonna talk. You know, we just gonna talk. And as long as I can stay with the church, I'll stay with the church. But time for y'all to tap in too out there, and let's figure some things out. Let's figure out how to feed ourselves. Let's fire these grocery stores. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it's time. It's time. They poisoning us. How woke are we for real if we still allowing our enemy to go behind a wall and cook us a meal? You know, and the Most High, He articulated that He's serious, y'all. He's serious about that plant vineyards. He's serious about that. You know, uh, it's time to stop letting these people feed us. It's a lot. It's a lot of things that it's time, to stop letting them do. You know, when you say you a child of Israel, some things got to change. you know, that ain't something you could say in this earth and then keep living the same. Mm-mm. Nah, these people are poisoners. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And I apologize. I was gone so long, but I was every single day I was trying to figure out how to get back to you. And please believe that. And yeah, it's so much. It's so much to talk about, y'all. You know, and I didn't want to get in no trouble and be labeled as no type of heretic or nothing like that. So I just tried to lead the church, right? But that was a bad move, and I apologize. Uh, the GOCC wasn't going for it, huh? Woo! Y'all about lost y'all mind, huh? And I'm still trying to figure out how we can make it all work, because the Most High will has to be done, and y'all know this. His will has to be done, so it's more important, you know, than our connection. You know, what He wants done in the earth is more important than our connection. So if I start stepping on toes or anything like this, then y'all know what has to happen. You know, and I love y'all, and I do, and I know you love me, right? And that's for sure. We love each other, and no, nothing happened, nothing bad happened. So if anybody is out there saying that, I heard a few rumors